Hello, everyone, and welcome to the iSpring Solutions webinar series, where every week we talk about e-learning trends, share iSpring tips and tricks, and cover clients' cases. My name is Paulina. I'm the community manager at iSpring, and I will be the moderator for today's webinar, where we are going to talk how to create a micro course with iSpring. Recently, we held a webinar dedicated to microlearning, and today we will show you some basic info as well as show you how you can create a micro course with iSpring and upload it to iSpring Learn LMS and start getting results right away. As a presenter, I have invited my colleague from Customer Success Department, Roman Sim. Hi, Roman. How are you doing today?
Hi everyone, doing great. And how about yourself?
I'm doing wonderful, excited for today's webinar, and let me tell you a couple of words about Roman. So he has in-depth knowledge of all iSpring products and customers' objectives. So whenever he gives a personal demo, our clients just very much enjoy it. So I hope that you guys will do the same. And at this point, I would like to mention that this webinar session is being recorded, so guys, no worries. You will receive a link to a replay sometime after the webinar. However, I would like to encourage you to stay till the very end of this session because it's a great opportunity to address your questions directly to our presenter. And to do so, please submit them in the question box, which you will find on the right side of the GoToWebinar panel. I also have my other colleague, Paul Bender from Technical Support Department, helping us with all the questions coming in the chat during Roman's presentation. So guys, please keep those questions coming, be active, and I hope that you will enjoy this webinar. Okay, I think at this point we are ready to wrap up. So Roman, let me pass the mic over to you as well as the presenter rights.
Yeah, thank you, Paulina. Just a moment, please. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen.
Great. Hi everyone. My name is Roman and thank you for joining us today. Hope you all are doing great, and today we are going to talk about really cool topic, learning training, and I'm going to show you how to create a micro course. This type of training in place is really effective, and today I want to show you what it is and how easy it is to create a microlearning course with iSpring. So let's come closer to the point, and today we will be talking about what exactly is microlearning and how it works, the general steps to build a micro course, and how to create a micro course with iSpring. I want to ask you, what do you know about microlearning? Please share your comments in the chat and I will allow you a couple of moments to do that. The reason I'm asking is that I understand today we have quite a different audience and I want to know if some of you already know about it and some of you not. So please share your thoughts in web chat. And is microlearning only about online education or maybe about online course development? Or maybe you just heard this word somewhere and but don't know what it is. Share your thoughts.
We already have some thoughts coming. So Candice says it's popular especially for folk looking at earning credits. Microlearning is a way of teaching and delivering content to learners in small, very specific bursts. Awesome, Tyler. Thanks for sharing this. Colby says that he knows nothing about microlearning. Louis says it's a short training course. Perfect. Microlearning is a small, compact course, says Tammy. Small bites of learning, says Debbie. Covers one topic, says Lois.
Yes.
Small learning units. Kevin says, I assume it's just in time, just enough. So I think that these are some pretty cool answers, and some of people still don't really know what microlearning is. So I think, Roman, we can move on to the next part where you will actually explain.
Yeah, of course. Thank you guys for being so active. I really appreciate that. So, microlearning is a type of training delivered to a learner in small units or chunks every so often. It consists of microlearning courses or lessons, it doesn't matter what we call them. And each lesson or microlearning course equals one skill. And that's why microlearning is also called bite-sized learning. And before we start creating something new, we need to explore several things about microlearning. And I hope that this algorithm helps you to understand the whole process of course creation. So here in the slide, you can see 4 steps of preparation. So first, you need to identify the needs of your audience. Second, you need to choose the topic of your course. And remember, it has to be relevant for your learners. Third, you need to set the goals of your microlearning course and answer the following questions in the title and description. First, why do they need to learn it? Second, how did it help them in their work? And how can it improve their skills? And last but not least, you need to explore the topic. You need to find subject matter experts who know how to. Second, you need to find educational materials, instructions, videos, audios, and other useful documents. You also need to find other resources. Please don't forget about websites, useful links, etc. And you need to select the most useful materials for your particular audience. And I'm proud to say that I already got everything and we don't need to spend time on searching information for our course today. And I also want to show you 4 different types of micro learning course. So there are 4 different types, and the first is information plus assessment. So this structure is used for practicing a single skill and can be used in any industry. The second is information plus practice, and this structure includes skill courses where learners first read or watch a video or listen and then practice. This structure is the best way to teach salespeople. Third is just practice. Obviously, this type is perfect for practicing communication skills without any preparation. It's the best way to teach employees at call centers who interacts with clients or anybody. And the last type is information plus practice plus assessment. And this structure can vary and you can use it for any type of course and in any industry. And today I'm going to create a standard course with PowerPoint slide and a quiz, and it will be an information plus assessment course. And the course will be about dealing with angry customers. Okay, and now I know enough to create my first micro course, and I'm going to create my course in iSpring Suite. And let me tell you a few words about our authoring tool. As many of you know, iSpring products are PowerPoint add-ins, and that's why they're user-friendly, very intuitive, and easy to navigate. So you don't need to have an IT guy. iSpring has excellent customer service and an award-winning support team. So if you have any questions, we'll be happy to answer them as soon as possible. And let me also add that now we get a special offer and you can get a multi-seat of iSpring Suite with up to 35% discount. And to take this advantage, please let us know in the chat box. We'll be happy to assist you. Okay, I think we are ready to start. And this will be just a general overview of iSpring Suite's capabilities and that you will have a better idea of the product. And to open my iSpring Suite, I just need to open my PowerPoint and choose iSpring Suite tab. So if you need any specific features, please let us know in the chat box. We'll be also happy to answer your questions. And today, as I said before, I'm going to create some kind of a general micro course. It will be the course about how to deal with angry customers. And I think it might be really helpful to all new sales managers in the company. So first of all, I will start my course with iSpring templates. So I'm going to the content library slide templates. To do that, I go to iSpring Suite and click on slide templates. Content library is our storage where you can find more than 50,000 different assets. And it is very helpful for most creators to have a library with a lot of different types of templates, backgrounds, characters, and objects. I'm not a designer myself, and it is really, really cool to get such a storage nearby. And when you open a slide, you can see different ready-made slide templates on different parts of a course, such as title, module title, definitions, and even company products or videos. And let's choose the first one for my course and insert it in our presentation. Here it is. And now I'm changing the picture and typing the name of our course and the description. And to save time, I've already created and gather everything in my folder, and I just copy and paste pictures and information from my folder. Here it is. And I'm just going to copy and paste course title and quick description. Here we go. We just created our first slide in a minute and we can move further. So on our second slide, I want to discuss the keys to successful communication. And the first one is active listening. And I'm going to go to the content library backgrounds for now and choose the office picture from all backgrounds. So I'm just choose offices and find the right picture for my background. I think that this one will be cool. Yeah. And I also want to make our course more interactive. And to do that, I will add a desk from my folder. I'll use standard PowerPoint insert feature for that. And I'm going to fit it with my slide. And I'm also going to add a character from content library. To find the best character for my course, I'm going to set the age of the character, and yeah, I already got the right one. I'm going to choose Meili. She looks like a customer success manager, and as you can see, there are many different emotions, and I want to choose the listening and insert it to our screen. I also want to add a laptop on the table and a standard word bubble from PowerPoint. I can change it a bit, and then we can change the shape fill and add the text to word bubble. I'm going to just copy and paste the text. I think it looks good. Okay, we are done with our second slide. And for the third slide, I'm going to duplicate the third picture. Okay, and for the third slide, I'm going to remove my character and laptop from the screen and add another laptop to our slide. And I also want to add the link to YouTube video here. So to do that, I just switch to iSpring Suite again and click on YouTube feature. Here you can just choose the right video and copy and paste the link to it. You can also preview the video to be sure that it works. Yeah. And let's click OK to insert it to our presentation. Okay, we just did it. Let me edit it for a bit and insert to our laptop screen. I also want to change the word bubble words, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to copy and paste different text from my folder. Yeah, I think it looks good. And for the fourth slide, I'm going to duplicate the second slide again, move it to the fourth place. And another key of successful communication with angry clients is not to get emotional. And I'm going to change the emotion of my character. To do that, let's just remove our melee and go to content library again and choose a different emotion. As you can see, there are many different emotions. I don't think that it will fit our needs, but I think that we can choose calm emotion and insert it to our presentation. I also want to change the wording in our word bubble. And here it is. We just created 4 slides already within a few minutes. And I think that we are doing great. And once we have created our character and discuss the successful keys to become, we're ready to move to the next slide. And before we continue, I have a question for our auditory. In which industry do you work and how do you train your sales managers? Again, please share your comments in the chat box, and on the right side of the GoToWebinar panel, we'll be happy to share your answers with everyone.
So we have a couple of answers. Virginia is from medical device industry. Kate's from banking.
Mhm.
And she says a combination of in-person and using the iSpring dialog simulations. Awesome. Jane says she's developing e-learning courses for adults learning English. Cool.
Great. So, and I definitely sure that this microlearning course can work in your industry, and you can provide this course for your employees so they can deal with unpleasant and maybe even angry customers.
Hope
So,
not.
yeah. And we are moving forward to the fifth slide. And to help my learners not get emotional, I will add a simple step-by-step plan in the form of an interaction. To do that, I'm going to create a new slide and directions. iSpring Suite 9 has 12 new interactions for use in a huge variety of training situations. And with these interactive templates, you can present your training content and engage your learners. So for example, interactions will help you show product development stages, transaction cycles, or even the history of your company if you choose timeline. And I'm going to set some steps for my learners and fill the description plus add some pictures. So I'm going to choose steps. And to save our time, I'm going to copy and paste the information for my steps. And to do that, you can just copy and paste the text. And I'm also want to add pictures to my steps. So to do that, to add a picture, I'm going to insert and click on picture, and then choose the right picture in my folder. So as you can see, it is really easy to use. So I'm going to do the same thing with the second step, with the third one. I also want to add 2 more steps. for the step-by-step guide, and I'm going to add different information from each of these steps. Let's change it. I think it's cool. Yeah. And the last one. And don't forget to add picture. Yeah. And when your interaction is done, you can preview it. Our preview option, here it is, allows you to see how your step will look and on different devices like personal computer, on tablets, and even on mobile phones. Oh, it doesn't looks very good, so let's change it for a bit to make it more attractive. Let's preview our steps again. Okay, much better for now. And once we are done, we can just save and return to course. Okay, I think that we are doing great, right? So let's continue with the sweet part. And I'm going to create a quiz. To do that, I'm going to create another slide and go to iSpring Suite tab and click on quiz. And with iSpring Quizmaker, you can create really beautiful assessments, set up custom scoring, and evaluate employees. You can create either survey or graded questions, and I'm going to create graded quiz today. So in the questions tab, you can see different types of questions that you can use, such as multiple choice, multiple response, true or false, hotspot, and even drag and drop question type, which might be really helpful in your learning. So I think it is really cool. And if you would like to learn more about iSpring Quizmaker, we will be happy to provide you with links to our workshops and video tutorials. So please let us know, and we'll be happy to assist you in the web chat. So I will start my quiz with info slide. Here it is, to make a title. And there are two different views. Form view, here you can set the questions and answers for your questions and info slides. And slide view. Slide view is responsible for the visual side of your quiz. And I'm going to insert the picture for my folder and edit the title. I'm also going to delete the description, the title, and add picture. To do that, also go to insert and click on picture. Let's send it to back as a background, then change the color of our text and move it slightly to the center. Yeah, I think it looks good. Okay, and I will start my quiz with multiple response question. And I'm going to add the question text here and a picture also a bit later. So my first question will be, when dealing with angry customers, you should, and different answers. You can type in your answers here, and it is really easy, as you can see. If you want to add more answers, you can just click on type to add a new choice here and add new answer. So for now, I'm going to remove bold and choose right answers for it. I'm also going to add a picture and edit my slide. I think it's good. And third question will be true or false. And as with the previous question, I'm going to copy and paste the information from the text from my folder and just choose the correct answer here. Let's switch to slide view and add a picture. And the last question, I think we can do an essay type. So I'm going to copy and paste the question. And then I also want to add a background picture to this one. Let's edit it for a bit. Send it to back. And here we go. Okay, cool. We just created a really efficient and engaging quiz in a few minutes. So there are a lot of different additional features in our quiz maker, as you can see, and as well as in any of iSpring interactions. And I won't cover everything today. So, however, if you have any questions, please ask us in web chat and we will be happy to answer your questions. And I'm going to save my quiz and return to our course. Okay, our course is done and we are ready to publish it. To do that, I'm going to go to Publish feature in iSprint Suite and click on it. You can save your course on your computer here. You can share it through iSpring Cloud Storage. You can publish it to your LMS that supports any of the following standards like XAPI or SCORM or other formats. And you can even upload your course to your YouTube channel. And today, I'm going to publish the course right to my iSpring Learn account. As you can see, there are also many different publishing options, and I won't explain them all now to save our time. And please let us know in the chat box if you have any questions, and we will answer them. And now I will just click on Publish to upload my course into my iSpring Learn account. And while my course is uploading to iSpring Learn LMS, let me tell you a bit about it. iSpring Learn is an online training platform that allows you to host your courses, create learning paths, track users' results, issue certificates, and it has a very intuitive interface. That's one of the reasons why our clients love perfectly compatible with iSpring Suite. So your courses can be uploaded directly to your iSpring Learn account. And of course, you can get iSpring Learn and iSpring Suite as a bundle. We provide our clients with one-stop shop packages. And we will be happy to send you a link to detailed iSpring Learn webinar if you like. And again, please let us know in the chat box if you're interested. So when my course is uploaded to iSpring Learn, it will happen right from second to second. Yeah, it's done. It immediately opens. And as you can see, there are a few tabs in your account. So there are some settings that can be applied to your course, such as certificate, e-commerce, gamification, even viewing restrictions, etc. You can notify admins when user completes the course. You can run different reports based on your needs. On the comments tab, you can see comments on your course. And on the users tab, you can see who's assigned to this course. And of course, you can assign a course to a specific user. And to do so, I'm going to go to the permission tab and click on change. Now we can choose to make your course private or public. I'm going to make it private. And then you can choose the organization for your for the course. And I'm going to choose iSpring demo here, and then you can grant access to all users in the organization, or you can grant access to different groups or separate users. I'm going to grant access to all users in the organization and just click on save. Okay, I just gave the permission, and for now, I'm going to invite users to complete my course, and I click on invite tab and choose all users in my organization again. And then I can just click on send invitations. Okay, now our course is officially live and it's been uploaded to our LMS, and I granted access to my learners. And now I want to show you iSpring Learn reports. Let's switch to this tab, and there are a lot of different types of reports in the report section, and you can run reports on various things in your account, such as quizzes, content, people, events, and even e-commerce reports. And let's run a performance summary. So this report allows you to track how users are progressing, so you can get a comprehensive understanding of how your learners are doing. So to do a report, I'm going to choose my organization, choose all groups for all time, and choose all my content, and click on show the report below. Okay, and here you can see the date where the course was taken, title of the course, the user who has completed the course, user's organization, user's group, the score, and the status of the course. It might be completed, failed, or incomplete. And as you can see that I recently failed fire safety awareness course. I need to retake it soon. Yeah. You can also take the overall viewed content on the course, the percentage of the viewed content, and the time that was spent for a course. So it is really informative and detailed. Okay, guys, I think that we did a great job just in half an hour, and we created a microlearning course, and this is just one of many examples of what can be created with iSpring. We also signed this course for my learners, so they can complete it now. So thank you for your attention, and now I'm ready to take some questions and give you some answers.
Thank you so much, Roman. I hope that you guys enjoyed this presentation. And that's just a moment. I forgot who said this, but microlearning doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to take you less time to put together all the content and actually prepare everything. But when it actually comes to the building process, I think iSpring Suite comes in very handy. So you can not spend more time on putting it together, but spend more time on searching and creating a better content for your learners. I would also like to thank you for being so active and sharing your thoughts on all the questions that Raman was asking. We very much appreciate it, and thanks a lot for also mentioning your industry and what kind of training you create, because this type of information will definitely help us in the future preparation of our webinars. At this point, I would like to invite all of you guys to our next webinar that's going to cover iSpring Suite Hidden Gem, and we're going to talk about slide properties. And I will be sharing the link to it right now in the chat. section of the GoToWebinar. And I would also like to let you know, guys, that if you would like to keep up with all the with the webinar schedule, you can go to our website, ispringsolutions.com/webinars. There you will find all our upcoming sessions, also the previous ones, and you will be able to also add your email to our mailing list so that you're always um, aware of what session is going to be available when. So I hope that helps as well. And I would like to thank Paul for helping with all the questions coming in the chat. Thank you very much. You've been doing a wonderful job so far. And let's see if there are some questions still left that we can cover during the time for a Q&A session. Okay, let me
Yeah, of
just
course.
quickly skim through it. Um, so actually, Jean-Pierre is asking, can we see the entire course and actually go through it? Do you think it's possible, Roman?
Yeah, of course. We can just return to our iSpring suite and click on Preview to take a look at the whole course.
Mm-hmm. And while the course is converting, I would like to answer Jane's question. Do you usually run the webinars at the same time? Yes, we run them at the same time on a weekly basis. And if for some reason you can make it, you are always welcome to watch a replay on our website using the link that I shared with you in the chat.
Okay, and meanwhile, we just uploaded our course in Preview. And here you can see iSpring Player, and we can move through our course. Yeah, here is our YouTube video. Here you can see our step-by-step guide
Can you
and
play the
our
video?
quiz. Yeah, of course. So let's just return. You see, it works. And if we switch back to quiz, we can answer these questions. So I think it
Can
worked.
you answer them?
Oh, sorry, already. Sorry.
No worries. I think it is clear, right, guys?
Hope so. Let us know if you have any questions, and I'll be happy to answer them also.
Right. Tammy is asking, is there a way to track if the video plays through? Okay, and Paul is answering.
I think that
That's,
Paul already answered
yeah,
this question.
yeah, I think that all of you guys can see it right now. And I would
Mhm.
like to also read one wonderful comment from Jim. Thank you, Raman, for a great presentation. For my learning style, I undoubtedly learned more today than usual. I appreciated the detailed explanation of using iSpring products, and I really appreciate the praise of the presentation. No time to get bored. Thanks again. Thank you, Roman.
Yeah, thank you. And I'm really glad to be of service. Thank you for the kind words. Yeah.
Um, there is also a question from Yolanda. We use Learn Dash as my LMS, and I found that some interactions view change when we use mobile view. Is there any way to keep the view? Maybe Paul could help us with this one.
I think Paul will explain it better. Yeah.
Yeah, the reason it changes the view is because we have a special mobile player for quizzes, interactions, and dialogue simulations, which can ensure that on any type of device screen, be it small or like bigger than usual smartphone, you will get the best experience. Like you will be able to see and read the text and see the pictures. There is a way how you can force the desktop view, but that's like a customization, and so you can email our support we'll try to help you with that. I would not recommend doing that, but if you really want to have desktop or any device, we can try to make it happen for you. So yeah, just email our support and we'll assist with that.
Thanks a lot, Paul, for helping with the answer. And it looks like Yolanda is happy with it as well. Okay, so actually at this point, it looks like we've covered all the questions, and I think we're ready to wrap up. I hope that you guys enjoyed this webinar. The rest of you that didn't send us your thoughts about it, but if you actually would like to, oh, I'm sorry, if you actually could share with us what did you like about this webinar and how we could improve for the future sessions, um, that would mean a lot to us. And we do take your feedback very seriously. So any comments would be much appreciated. And Jean-Pierre is asking, in the iSpring LMS, is it possible to organize customer users in specific company groups?
I, yeah, of course. You can easily do that, and it is possible to create different groups and different organizations in iSpring Learn. So, for example, I have different groups in my organization, and I can also create different organizations in my account and provide different courses for each organization.
Thanks a lot. Okay. All right. So thanks everyone for tuning in today, and we hope you did learn something new and will be able to use it. And actually, from what I remember, is when you watch or learn something, the faster you apply it in your daily routine. Can I say that? Um, the more you will actually be retained. So I hope that you can start using what Roman shared right away. And I will see you at the next webinar. So I would like to wish everyone a wonderful day. Bye, guys. Bye, Roman. Bye, Paul. Thanks for
Bye,
today's
everyone.
session.
Bye, everyone. I think that microlearning is really cool. Yeah, use it for your learning.
All right. Bye, bye, guys.
Yeah, take care.